What if the key to rewriting your reality isn't found in the hustle of your waking hours, but in the silent, mysterious world of your dreams? Imagine this. Every night, as you close your eyes, you step through a gate, a shimmering portal where the boundaries of what's possible dissolve, and you hold the pen to script your destiny. Most people sleepwalk through this opportunity, unaware that their dreams are a canvas, their mind a brush, and their emotions the colors that paint their tomorrow. This audiobook, The Dream Gate: Rewriting Reality Through Sleep, isn't just a guide. It's an invitation to seize the hidden power of your subconscious, to sculpt a life of purpose, abundance, and unshakable inner strength. Through ancient wisdom, cutting-edge science, and practical steps, you'll embark on a journey to unlock the secrets of sleep and reshape your reality. Are you ready to step through the gate? Let's begin. Chapter 1. The Hidden Power of the Sleeping Mind. Picture this. You're standing at the edge of a vast starlit ocean, its waves whispering secrets only you can hear. This is your mind when you sleep, a boundless realm where the rules of the waking world don't apply. For centuries, mystics, shamans, and philosophers have revered sleep as a sacred act, a bridge between the seen and unseen. Yet, modern science is only now catching up, revealing that your brain doesn't shut off at night, it ignites. In this chapter, we'll uncover why your sleeping mind is your greatest untapped resource for rewriting reality. Let's start with a truth that might shake you. Your subconscious mind is always listening. Even now, as you hear these words, it's absorbing, processing, and shaping your reality based on the beliefs you've fed it. During sleep, this power amplifies. Neuroscientists have found that while you dream, your brain's prefrontal cortex, the part tied to logic and self-doubt, takes a back seat, allowing your subconscious to run the show. This is when your deepest desires, fears, and intentions collide, forming the blueprint of your waking life. In the REM stage of sleep, your brain processes emotions, consolidates memories, and rewires neural pathways. It's like a master architect rebuilding your reality brick by brick. But here's where it gets wild. Ancient traditions knew this long before brain scans existed. The Egyptians called sleep the little death, a nightly journey to commune with the divine. Tibetan monks practiced dream yoga, using sleep to transcend illusions and awaken their true selves. Even Aristotle mused that dreams were a window into the soul's desires. These weren't just poetic musings, they were clues to a universal truth. Your dreams are a workshop where you can mold your reality. Why does this matter to you? Because you're not just a passive dreamer, you're the hero of this story. Your sleeping mind is a forge, and every thought, emotion, and intention you carry into it is raw material. Most people let this power go to waste, dreaming of chaos or mundane reruns of their day. But you can learn to wield it. Imagine closing your eyes each night, knowing you're stepping into a realm where you can rewrite limiting beliefs, plant seeds of success, and align your emotions with your deepest desires. This isn't fantasy. It's your birthright. Let's ground this in science for a moment. Studies from Harvard Medical School show that during sleep, your brain engages in memory consolidation, strengthening neural connections tied to what you focus on before bed. If you go to sleep stressed, your brain reinforces stress pathways. But if you enter sleep with intention, say visualizing a goal or feeling gratitude, your brain amplifies those patterns instead. This is why athletes use visualization before sleep to boost performance. Their brains rehearse success while they dream. A 2019 study in Nature Communications even found that lucid dreamers, people who control their dreams, show increased activity in brain regions tied to problem solving and creativity upon waking. Your sleeping mind isn't just resting, it's rewriting your reality. But here's the catch. Most of us are asleep in more ways than one. We let our subconscious run on autopilot, replaying old fears or societal programming. What if you could take the wheel? What if you could walk through the dream gate with purpose, using sleep to craft a life that feels like a masterpiece? That's what this journey is about. You're not here to drift through life. You're here to create it. Practice 1, the dream gate intention. Before we move forward, let's make this real with a simple practice you can do tonight. This is called the dream gate intention. And it's your first step to programming your sleeping mind. Here's how it works. Set the scene. About 10 minutes before bed, find a quiet space, dim the lights, sit comfortably, and take 5 slow, deep breaths. Feel your body soften like a wave settling into the shore. Choose your intention. Think of one specific desire or belief you want to plant in your subconscious. Maybe it's, I am confident and capable, or I attract abundance effortlessly. Make it vivid and positive. See it as a glowing seed in your mind. Visualize and feel. Close your eyes and picture this intention coming to life. If it's confidence, imagine yourself standing tall, speaking with power, your heart radiating warmth. Feel the emotion of it being true. Let it pulse through you like a heartbeat. Release it to the gate. As you drift to sleep, whisper to yourself, I carry this intention through the dream gate. Trust that your subconscious is listening, ready to weave this into your reality. I do this tonight, and notice how you feel in the morning. This practice isn't just a ritual. It's a signal to your brain that you're ready to take charge. Your sleeping mind is waiting to work its magic. Are you ready to step through the gate? Chapter 2, The Alchemy of Dreams. Imagine your mind as a vast, ancient library, its shelves stretching endlessly under a sky of shimmering stars. Each book holds a story, your story, written in the ink of your thoughts, emotions, and dreams. Every night, as you slip into sleep, you become the librarian, choosing which pages to rewrite, which chapters to expand, and which to burn away. This is the alchemy of dreams, where the raw material of your consciousness transforms into the gold of your reality. In this chapter, we'll dive deeper into how dreams act as a crucible for change, blending the mystical wisdom of ages with the razor-sharp insights of modern neuroscience. You're not just dreaming. You're crafting the life you were meant to live. Let's start with a question that might jolt you awake. What if your dreams aren't random? What if they're a coded message from your subconscious, a map to your deepest desires and untapped potential? For too long, we've been taught to dismiss dreams as fleeting nonsense, fragments of yesterday's stress or last night's pizza. But the truth is far more profound. Dreams are your mind's playground, a space where it experiments with possibilities, solves problems, and rewrites the script of your life. They're not just stories, they're blueprints. And you, as the hero of this journey, hold the power to shape them. Let's weave this into history for a moment. Across cultures, dreams have been revered as sacred portals. The ancient Greeks sought divine guidance in dream temples, sleeping on stone slabs to receive visions from the gods. In indigenous cultures, shamans entered dream states to commune with ancestors, drawing wisdom to guide their tribes. Even in the Bible, Joseph's dreams foretold his rise to power, proving that the sleeping mind could shape destinies. These weren't myths, they were glimpses into a truth we're only now rediscovering through science. In 2020, a study in neuroscience letters revealed that during REM sleep, your brain's hippocampus, the memory center, replays and reorganizes experiences, strengthening neural pathways tied to your goals. Meanwhile, the amygdala, your emotional core, amplifies feelings tied to those experiences, embedding them deeper into your psyche. Your dreams are a laboratory where your brain tests new realities. But here's where the magic happens. You can influence this process. Your subconscious doesn't just replay random events. It prioritizes what you feed it before sleep. Think of it like a master chef. Give it fresh, vibrant ingredients, and it'll craft a masterpiece. Feed it stress, doubt, or distraction, and it'll churn out chaos. This is why the dream gate intention from Chapter 1 is so powerful. It's like handing your subconscious a recipe for success. But we're going further now. Dreams aren't just about processing the past, they're about creating the future. By harnessing their alchemical power, you can transform limiting beliefs, heal old wounds, and plant the seeds for a life that feels like fire in your veins. Let's ground this in a story. Meet Sarah, a woman who felt trapped in a cycle of self-doubt and unfulfilling jobs. She believed she wasn't good enough to chase her dream of starting her own business. But one night, inspired by a book on dream work, she tried something radical. Before bed, she visualized herself running a thriving company, feeling the joy of success. The weight of her fears melting away, she spoke an intention. I am bold, capable, and free. That night, her dreams were vivid, images of her speaking confidently to clients, her office buzzing with energy. Over weeks of repeating this practice, Sarah noticed a shift. Her waking hours felt lighter, ideas flowed effortlessly, and opportunities seemed to find her. Within a year, she'd launched her business, not because the world changed, but because she did. Her dreams became the forge where she reshaped her reality. This isn't just anecdotal. Science backs it up. A 2022 study in Sleep Journal found that people who practiced pre-sleep visualization reported higher self-efficacy, the belief in their ability to succeed, upon waking. This is because dreams don't just reflect your mind, they amplify it. When you enter sleep with intention, you're programming your brain to strengthen neural pathways tied to confidence, creativity, or abundance. It's like upgrading the software of your soul. The mystical traditions knew this too. In Tibetan dream yoga, practitioners trained to become lucid in dreams, directing them to dissolve fears or manifest goals. You don't need to be a monk to tap into this power, you just need to show up with purpose. So, how do you become the alchemist of your dreams? It starts with understanding that your emotions are the fuel. Emotions are like music vibrating through your body and mind, leaving echoes in your subconscious. When you go to bed angry, your dreams amplify that discord, reinforcing stress. But when you carry gratitude, love, or excitement into sleep, your dreams become a symphony, harmonizing your reality with your highest aspirations. This is why the ancients treated sleep as a sacred ritual. They knew it was a gateway to transformation. Let's make this practical with a new exercise to build on the Dream Gate intention. This one's called the Dream Forge Meditation, and it's designed to help you shape your dreams with precision. Practice 2. The Dream Forge Meditation. Prepare your space. About 15 minutes before bed, create a sanctuary. Light a candle or use a soft lamp to cast a warm glow. Sit or lie down and take 7 deep breaths, imagining each exhale releasing the day's tension like smoke drifting into the night. Craft your vision. Choose a specific outcome you want to manifest. Maybe it's a new career, a loving relationship, or inner peace. Picture it in vivid detail. If it's a career, see yourself in your dream office. Hear the hum of productivity. Feel the pride in your chest. Make it sensory rich as if you're living it now. It doesn't infuse emotion. Amplify the feeling of this vision being real. If it's peace, let warmth flood your body, like sunlight on your skin. If it's success, feel the electric thrill of achievement. Hold this emotion for at least a minute, letting it pulse through you. Forge it in the dream gate. As you drift to sleep, imagine a glowing forge, a radiant, molten core in your mind. Place your vision into this forge, saying, I forge this reality in my dreams. Trust that your subconscious is taking this vision and weaving it into your neural pathways. Morning reflection. When you wake, spend 2 minutes jotting down any dreams or feelings you remember. Don't judge them, just notice. Over time, you'll see patterns emerge, clues that your subconscious is aligning with your vision. This practice isn't just about dreaming, it's about waking up to a new you. Sarah's story shows what's possible when you treat sleep as a sacred act. Your dreams are a canvas, and every night you hold the brush. But this is just the beginning. The alchemy of dreams doesn't stop at visualization. It extends to how you live, think, and feel in your waking hours. You're the hero of this story, and the dream gate is wide open. Let's pause here and reflect. You've learned that your sleeping mind is a powerhouse, not a bystander. You've got the Dream Gate intention to plant seeds and the Dream Forge meditation to shape them. These are tools of transformation, but they're only as powerful as your commitment to use them. The ancients didn't just dream, they acted. The scientists don't just study, they experiment. And you're here to create. So, tonight, as you step through the Dream Gate, ask yourself, what reality am I ready to forge? The answer is already within you, waiting to be unleashed. Chapter 3. The Dream Weaver's Code. Picture yourself standing in a vast luminous loom, threads of light stretching in every direction, each one humming with the pulse of your thoughts, emotions, and deepest desires. This is the dreamscape of your subconscious, a sacred workshop where the fabric of your reality is woven. Every night, as you cross the threshold of sleep, you become the dream weaver, threading your intentions into the tapestry of tomorrow. In this chapter, we'll unravel the secret code of this process, how your dreams don't just reflect your mind but actively shape your destiny. Blending ancient mysticism, cutting-edge science, and practical tools will empower you to take the loom in your hands and weave a life that feels like a masterpiece. You're not just dreaming, you're coding the universe. Let's begin with a provocative truth. Your reality isn't fixed, it's fluid, like a river shaped by the currents of your consciousness. Most people believe their lives are dictated by external forces, circumstances, luck, or fate. But what if the real architect is inside you, working tirelessly while you sleep? Your dreams are not random flickers of imagination. They're a language, a code your subconscious uses to communicate with the waking world. Crack this code and you unlock the power to rewrite your story. This is the Dream Weaver's Code, and it's been known to mystics and visionaries for millennia, from the dream shamans of ancient Mesopotamia to the lucid dreamers of today's sleep labs. Let's travel back in time for a moment. In ancient Sumeria, priests recorded dreams on clay tablets, believing they were messages from the gods, guiding kings to victory or warning of calamity. The Aboriginal peoples of Australia speak of the dream time, a timeless realm where the world was created and continues to be shaped through dreams. These cultures didn't see sleep as a break from reality, but as its source, a place where the soul could dance with the divine. Fast forward to today, and science is echoing this wisdom. A 2023 study in Nature Neuroscience found that during sleep, your brain's default mode network, the part responsible for imagination and self-reflection, lights up, weaving together past experiences, emotions, and future possibilities. This isn't just your brain processing, it's actively constructing the framework of your reality. But here's the twist. You're not a passive observer in this process, you're the coder. And your dreams are the software running your life. Every thought you carry into sleep, every emotion you feel as your eyes close, becomes a line of code in the Dreamweaver's program. Feed it doubt, and it weaves patterns of limitation. Feed it courage, and it spins threads of possibility. This is why the practices from chapters 1 and 2, the Dream Gate Intention and the Dream Forge Meditation, are so potent. They're your first steps to programming with intention. But to truly master the Dreamweaver's code, you need to understand its three core elements: clarity, emotion, and repetition. Let's break these down. First, clarity. Your subconscious thrives on precision. Vague dreams produce vague realities. If you go to bed thinking, "I want a better life," your subconscious shrugs. It's too broad. But if you focus on a clear image, like, "I'm speaking confidently on a stage, my voice resonating with power," your brain has a blueprint to work with. A 2021 study in the Journal of Cognitive Neuroscience showed that vivid mental imagery before sleep enhances dream content and strengthens neural pathways tied to those images upon waking. Clarity is your loom's foundation. Next, emotion. Emotions are the dye that colors your dream threads, making them vibrant and lasting. Your subconscious doesn't just process images, it amplifies what you feel. When you visualize success but feel fear, the fear wins. But when you pair your vision with joy, gratitude, or excitement, you're weaving a masterpiece. Neuroscientists call this emotional tagging. Your amygdala assigns priority to emotionally charged experiences, embedding them deeper into your memory and beliefs. The mystics knew this too. In Hindu dream practices, yogis cultivated bhava, or emotional states, to align their dreams with spiritual awakening. Your emotions are the music of your dreams, setting the tone for your reality. Finally, repetition. The Dreamweaver's Code isn't a one-night hack, it's a practice. Just as a weaver threads a loom over time, you must reinforce your intentions night after night. A 2024 meta-analysis in Sleep Medicine Reviews found that consistent pre-sleep visualization over weeks led to measurable improvements in mood, creativity, and goal attainment. Repetition rewires your brain, turning fleeting dreams into enduring realities. The ancients understood this through ritual. Think of the repetitive chants of Tibetan monks or the nightly prayers of medieval mystics. They weren't just hoping, they were coding. Let's make this personal with a story. Meet James, a graphic designer who felt stuck in a soul-crushing job. He dreamed of freelancing, traveling the world, and creating art that mattered, but his inner voice whispered, "You're not good enough." One evening, inspired by a podcast on lucid dreaming, James decided to take control. He started practicing clarity, picturing himself working from a sunlit cafe in Bali, his laptop open to a project he loved. He infused it with emotion, feeling the thrill of freedom, the warmth of the sun, the pride of creation, and he repeated it every night, even when doubts crept in. Over months, his dreams grew vivid, scenes of him pitching to clients, signing contracts, living his vision. Slowly, his waking life shifted. He took small steps, building a portfolio, reaching out to clients, and within a year, he was living his dream, freelancing from a beachside villa. James didn't just dream. He wove his reality with intention. This is your power too. You're not a victim of circumstance. You're the dream weaver, threading your desires into existence. But it takes practice, and that's where our next tool comes in, the Dream Weaver's Ritual. This exercise builds on the practices from chapters 1 and 2, giving you a structured way to code your dreams with clarity, emotion, and repetition. Practice 3. The Dream Weaver's Ritual. Create a sacred space. About 20 minutes before bed, transform your environment. Clear clutter, light a scented candle, lavender or sandalwood work wonders, and play soft, ambient music like gentle waves or a distant flute. This signals to your brain that something sacred is about to happen. Clarify your vision. Write down one specific goal or belief you want to weave into your reality. Be precise. Instead of "I want success," write "I'm running a thriving business surrounded by a team I love, feeling fulfilled." See it in your mind's eye, every detail, from the colors of your office to the sound of your laughter. Amplify the emotion. Close your eyes and step into this vision. Feel it as if it's happening now. If it's a loving relationship, feel the warmth of your partner's hand, the joy in your heart. If it's abundance, feel the weight of money in your hands, the freedom it brings. Hold this feeling for 2-3 minutes, letting it ripple through you like a warm tide. Thread it with repetition. Speak your vision aloud in the present tense 3 times. "I am thriving, fulfilled, and free." As you say it, imagine threading a golden string through a loom, each repetition strengthening the weave. Then, as you lie down, whisper, "I weave this reality in my dreams." Morning anchor. Upon waking, spend 5 minutes journaling any dreams, emotions, or insights. Look for connections to your vision, even if they're subtle. Then, take one small action toward your goal. A phone call, a sketch, a moment of gratitude to anchor your dream in the waking world. This ritual is your loom, your code, your power. Do it for 21 nights and watch how your dreams begin to echo in your reality. James's story is proof. When you weave with intention, the universe responds. But this isn't just about one practice. It's about embracing your role as the dream weaver. Every thought, every emotion, every night is a chance to create. Let's zoom out for a moment. The Dream Weaver's Code isn't just about personal goals, it's about sovereignty. You're not here to be a puppet of society's expectations or your own doubts. You're here to weave a reality that sings with your unique essence. The ancients saw dreams as a dialogue with the divine. Science sees them as a dialogue with your brain. Both are right. Your dreams are where your soul and science meet, where you code the life you were born to live, but it starts with believing you're worthy of that power. Before we move on, let's reflect. You've learned the Dream Gate intention to plant seeds, the Dream Forge meditation to shape them, and now the Dream Weaver's ritual to weave them with precision. These aren't just exercises, they're declarations of your agency. The world may tell you reality is fixed, but every night, as you step through the Dream Gate, you prove it wrong. You're not just a dreamer, you're a creator, threading light into the fabric of existence. So, tonight, as you close your eyes, ask yourself, what masterpiece am I ready to weave? The loom is waiting, and the universe is listening. Chapter 4. The Dream Architect's Blueprint. Imagine standing atop a cliff at twilight, the horizon ablaze with colors that seem to pulse with your heartbeat. Below you stretches an infinite city, its spires and streets shimmering like a living canvas, waiting for you to design its every detail. This is the dreamscape of your subconscious, a realm where you are not just a visitor, but the architect, wielding the power to build worlds from the raw materials of your thoughts, emotions, and intentions. Every night, as you cross the threshold of sleep, you step into this sacred studio where the blueprints of your reality are drawn. In this chapter, we'll unlock the secrets of the Dream Architect's Blueprint, a framework that fuses ancient wisdom, cutting-edge science, and practical rituals to empower you to construct a life that feels like a cathedral of your own making. You're not just dreaming, you're building the future, brick by luminous brick. Let's start with a question that might rattle your core. What if you've been living in a house someone else designed? Society, family, and even your own fears have handed you blueprints, templates of what success, love, or happiness should look like. But what if those blueprints don't fit you? What if the life you're meant to live is waiting to be drawn by your own hand? The Dream Architect's Blueprint is about reclaiming that power. It's about recognizing that your sleeping mind is not a passive observer, but a master builder, capable of constructing realities that align with your deepest truth. This isn't just a metaphor, it's a truth rooted in history, science, and the transformative stories of those who dare to dream with purpose. Let's journey through time to ground this idea. In ancient Egypt, priests slept in sacred chambers called incubation temples, where they sought dreams to design solutions for their communities, whether healing a sickness or planning a city. The Oracle of Delphi in ancient Greece was said to receive visions in a dreamlike trance, guiding kings and philosophers. These weren't random acts, they were deliberate designs, using sleep as a portal to divine blueprints. The Hopi people of North America spoke of dreams as star maps, guiding their lives like celestial architects. These cultures understood that dreams were not just fleeting images, but architectural plans, drawn by the soul and delivered through the subconscious. Now, let's bring in the science. Your brain is a marvel of design, and sleep is its drafting table. During REM sleep, your brain's prefrontal cortex, the part tied to logic and inhibition, dims, while the limbic system, your emotional core, lights up like a city at night. A 2024 study in the Journal of Neuroscience found that this interplay allows your brain to simulate scenarios, test possibilities, and rewire neural pathways based on what you focus on before sleep. This is called neuroplasticity, your brain's ability to reshape itself. When you go to bed with a clear intention, like, I am confident and abundant, your brain doesn't just process it, it builds it, strengthening the neural circuits tied to that belief. It's like laying the foundation for a house, one dream at a time. But here's the deeper truth. You're not just building a house, you're designing a cathedral, a monument to your highest self. The Dream Architect's Blueprint has 4 pillars: vision, belief, emotion, and action. These pillars work together to create a structure that stands tall in your waking life. Let's explore each one, weaving in stories, science, and mysticism to show you how to become the architect of your reality. Pillar 1. Vision. Your vision is the blueprint itself, the design of the life you want to live. Without a clear vision, your dreams are like a house built on sand, shifting with every tide. Clarity is your compass. In 2023, a study in psychological science showed that people who visualized specific goals before sleep reported higher motivation and progress toward those goals than those who didn't. The ancients knew this intuitively. In Vedic traditions, sages practiced sankalpa, a focused intention set before sleep to align the mind with divine purpose. Your vision doesn't need to be grand, it just needs to be yours. Want to feel free? See yourself dancing in an open field, wind in your hair. Want success? Picture yourself signing a deal, the pen steady in your hand. The sharper the image, the stronger the blueprint. Pillar 2. Belief. A blueprint is useless if you don't believe it can be built. Your beliefs are the scaffolding that holds your vision together. Too often we carry limiting beliefs. I'm not smart enough. I don't deserve love, but that sabotage our designs. But here's the magic. Your dreams can dismantle those beliefs. A 2022 study in Nature Communications found that during sleep, the brain processes emotional conflicts, weakening negative beliefs when exposed to positive imagery. The mystics called this dream purification. In Sufi traditions, dreamers sought visions to dissolve doubts, trusting the subconscious to rebuild their faith. To strengthen this pillar, question your doubts before bed. Ask, is this belief true? Then replace it with a new one. I am worthy of my dreams. Your sleeping mind will go to work, reinforcing this truth. Pillar 3, emotion. Emotion is the mortar that binds your blueprint together. Without it, your vision and beliefs are just dry bricks. Your emotions tell your subconscious what matters most. A 2025 meta-analysis in sleep research found that pre-sleep emotional states directly influence dream content and waking mood. If you go to bed feeling grateful, your dreams amplify that gratitude, wiring your brain for positivity. The mystics understood this as heart alignment. In Kabbalistic teachings, dreams were seen as a dance between the heart and the divine, where love and joy shape the soul's path. Before sleep, feel your vision as if it's real. Let the warmth of success, the thrill of love, or the peace of freedom flood your body. This is how you breathe life into your blueprint. Pillar 4, action. A blueprint isn't enough. You must lay the bricks. Action in your waking life anchors your dreams in reality. Neuroscience shows that small, consistent actions reinforce the neural pathways built during sleep. A 2023 study in Frontiers in Psychology found that people who took micro-actions toward their goals after visualization practices saw faster progress than those who only visualized. The ancients knew this too. In Taoist dream practices, adepts paired dream work with daily rituals like writing or meditation to ground their visions. Your actions don't need to be huge, just intentional. If your vision is to write a book, write one sentence a day. If it's to find love, smile at a stranger. Every step tells your subconscious, this is real. Let's bring this to life with a story. Meet Aisha, a single mother who dreamed of becoming a motivational speaker, but felt trapped by self-doubt and a demanding job. She stumbled across a documentary on dream work and decided to try it. Each night, she crafted a vision, standing on a stage, her voice inspiring thousands, her heart alight with purpose. She questioned her limiting belief, I'm not charismatic enough, and replaced it with, I inspire others with my authenticity. She infused it with emotion, feeling the crowd's applause, the joy of connection, and she took action, starting with small speeches at local events. Her dreams became vivid, scenes of her speaking, her words flowing effortlessly. Within 2 years, Aisha was booked for national conferences, her life transformed not by chance, but by design. She became the dream architect, and so can you. Now, let's make this practical with a new exercise. The Dream Architect's Blueprint Ritual. This builds on the practices from previous chapters, giving you a comprehensive tool to design your reality with precision. Practice 4. The Dream Architect's Blueprint Ritual. Set the stage. About 30 minutes before bed, create a sacred space. Clear your bedroom, burn incense like sage or cedar, and play soft instrumental music like a harp or gentle piano. Sit with a journal and take 10 deep breaths, imagining each one drawing you closer to your inner architect. Draw your vision. Write a detailed description of one goal or reality you want to create. Be specific. I'm living in a cozy coastal home, the ocean breeze on my skin, my work fulfilling and abundant. Visualize it vividly. See the colors, hear the sounds, feel the textures. Spend 5 minutes immersing yourself in this scene. Build your belief. Identify one limiting belief blocking this vision, like I can't afford it. Write it down, then challenge it. Is this true? What evidence proves otherwise? Replace it with an empowering belief. I attract abundance effortlessly. Speak this belief aloud 3 times, feeling its truth. Infuse emotion. Close your eyes and step into your vision. Feel it as if it's happening now. Let the joy, peace, or excitement flood your body like a warm wave. Hold this feeling for 3-5 minutes, letting it sink into your bones. Anchor with action. Write down one small action you'll take tomorrow to move toward this vision. A phone call, a Google search, a moment of gratitude. As you drift to sleep, imagine laying a golden brick in your cathedral saying, "I build this reality in my dreams." Morning reflection. Upon waking, spend 5-7 minutes journaling any dreams, emotions, or insights. Note any connections to your vision, even if they're subtle. Then complete your action from step 5, no matter how small. This ritual is your drafting table, your blueprint, your cathedral. Commit to it for 30 nights and watch how your dreams begin to shape your waking world. Aisha's story shows what's possible when you build with intention. But this isn't just about one practice. It's about embracing your role as the dream architect. You're not here to live someone else's design. You're here to create a masterpiece that reflects your soul. Let's zoom out and reflect. The dream architect's blueprint is more than a tool. It's a mindset. It's about seeing yourself as the creator of your reality, not a tenant in someone else's. The ancients built temples to honor their dreams. Science builds labs to study them. Both point to the same truth. Your sleeping mind is a sacred space where you design your destiny. You've got the dream gate intention to plant seeds, the dream forge meditation to shape them, the dream weaver's ritual to weave them, and now the dream architect's blueprint to build them. These are your tools, your bricks, your light, but they're only as powerful as your courage to use them. Before we move forward, let's pause. You're not just listening to an audiobook, you're stepping into a legacy of creators, from ancient priests to modern visionaries, all of whom knew the power of the dream gate. Every night, as you close your eyes, you hold the blueprint to a new reality. So tonight, ask yourself, what cathedral am I ready to build? The materials are within you, the studio is waiting, and the universe is watching. Chapter 5, The Dreamscape Navigator. Envision yourself as a lone voyager in a boundless sea of stars, each pinprick of light a possibility, each constellation a story waiting to be charted. This is the dreamscape, an infinite ocean within your subconscious, where you are not just a passenger but the navigator, steering through the currents of your mind to discover uncharted territories of your potential. Every night, as you surrender to sleep, you embark on a voyage through this shimmering realm where the compass of your intentions guides you toward realities yet to be born. In this chapter, we'll uncover the art of navigating the dreamscape, blending the intuitive wisdom of ancient seers with the precision of modern neuroscience to empower you to chart your course with clarity and courage. You're not just dreaming. You're sailing toward the life you were destined to create. Let's anchor this with a question that might stir the depths of your soul. What if your dreams are a map to your true self? Not the self shaped by fear, doubt, or the expectations of others, but the radiant, unshackled you waiting to be discovered. Most of us drift through our dreams like aimless sailors, tossed by waves of random images or unresolved anxieties. But what if you could navigate with purpose, using your dreams to uncover hidden truths, solve problems, and align with your highest calling? The Dreamscape Navigator doesn't just float through the night. You chart the stars, steering toward a reality that feels like home. Let's weave this into the tapestry of history. For millennia, cultures across the globe have revered dreams as navigational tools. The ancient Chinese philosopher Zhuangzi dreamed he was a butterfly, only to wake wondering if he was a man dreaming of a butterfly or a butterfly dreaming of a man, a meditation on the fluid nature of reality. In African shamanic traditions, dreams were seen as journeys to the spirit world, where ancestors offered guidance to navigate life's challenges. The Celts believed dreams were portals to the other world, a realm of wisdom and prophecy. These weren't mere stories. They were navigational charts drawn by those who understood that sleep was a voyage into the soul's deepest waters. Science is now illuminating this ancient truth. During sleep, your brain doesn't just rest, it explores. A 2025 study in Nature Reviews Neuroscience revealed that the brain's default mode network, active during dreaming, integrates disparate ideas, emotions, and memories to generate novel insights. This is why you often wake with a solution to a problem that stumped you the day before. Your dreamscape was navigating possibilities your waking mind couldn't see. Another study, published in Sleep in 2024, found that people who practiced intentional dream navigation, focusing on a question or goal before sleep, reported increased clarity and creativity in their waking lives. Your dreams are a compass, guiding you through the fog of doubt toward the shores of possibility. But here's the heart of it. You're not just a dreamer, you're the navigator, the one who holds the wheel. The dreamscape is vast, but it's not chaotic. It responds to your intentions, your emotions, and your focus. Think of it like a cosmic GPS. Give it a clear destination, and it will chart the path. Ignore it, and you'll drift in circles. The key is to approach sleep with the mindset of a voyager, ready to explore, discover, and create. This is where the Dreamscape Navigator's Code comes in, a set of principles to guide your journey: intention, awareness, trust, and integration. Principle 1. Intention. Your intention is your North Star, the fixed point that guides your dreamscape voyage. Without it, your dreams scatter like stars in a storm. Before sleep, set a clear intention, not just a goal, but a question or desire that lights your path. Want to solve a creative block? Ask, what's the next step for my project? Seeking inner peace? Intend, show me the source of my calm. A 2023 study in Frontiers in Neuroscience found that pre-sleep intentions shape dream content, increasing the likelihood of relevant insights. The ancients practiced this through rituals like the Incas, who offered prayers before sleep to guide their visions. Your intention is your map. Draw it with precision. Principle 2. Awareness. To navigate the dreamscape, you must stay awake within it. This doesn't mean literal lucidity, though that's a powerful tool we'll explore later. It means cultivating a mindful awareness of your inner world. Before bed, reflect on your emotions and thoughts. What currents are you carrying into the dreamscape? A 2025 study in the Journal of Sleep Research showed that mindfulness practices before sleep enhance dream recall and emotional clarity upon waking. The mystics called this dream tending, a practice of observing the soul's movements. In Zen traditions, monks meditated before sleep to sharpen their awareness, preparing to navigate their dreams with clarity. Awareness is your sextant, helping you read the stars of your subconscious. Principle 3. Trust. Navigation requires faith in the journey, even when the waters are dark. Your subconscious is a wise guide, but you must trust its signals. Dreams often speak in symbols: rivers for emotions, mountains for challenges, light for truth. A 2024 study in Psychological Review found that people who interpreted their dreams symbolically reported greater self-understanding and emotional resilience. The Navajo saw dreams as messages from the spirit world, trusting their imagery to guide their lives. Don't dismiss a dream because it feels strange. Trust it as a dispatch from your deeper self. Trust is your anchor, keeping you steady in the dreamscape's tides. Principle 4. Integration. The map is useless if you don't bring it back to shore. Integration means carrying your dreamscape insights into your waking life. Journaling is key. Studies show that writing down dreams within 5 minutes of waking strengthens memory and reveals patterns. In Egyptian dream temples, priests recorded visions to guide their actions, from planting crops to building pyramids. Integration isn't just reflection, it's action. If your dream shows you a path to confidence, take a bold step that day. If it reveals a fear, face it. Integration is your ship, carrying your dreamscape treasures into reality. Let's anchor this with a story. Meet Liam, a software engineer who felt lost in his career, yearning for purpose but paralyzed by indecision. He read about dream navigation in a blog and decided to try it. Each night, he set an intention: show me my true path. He practiced mindfulness, noting his emotions before bed. He trusted his dreams, even when they showed odd images: a tree growing from code, a bridge over a stormy sea. He journaled every morning, noticing patterns. The tree symbolized growth, the bridge a transition. Inspired, Liam took small actions, exploring new fields, networking with mentors. Within a year, he'd pivoted to a role in sustainable tech. His work aligned with his values. Liam didn't just dream, he navigated, and his dreamscape led him home. Now, let's make this practical with the Dreamscape Navigator's Compass Ritual, a tool to guide your voyages through the dreamscape. Practice 5. The Dreamscape Navigator's Compass Ritual. Prepare your vessel. About 30 minutes before bed, create a serene space. Dim the lights, burn a calming scent like chamomile or frankincense, and play soft rhythmic sounds like ocean waves or a gentle drum beat. Sit comfortably and take 12 deep breaths, imagining each one filling your sails with starlight. Set your North Star. Write down a specific intention for your dreamscape journey. It could be a question, what's blocking my confidence? Or a desire, show me my path to abundance. Visualize this intention as a glowing star in the night sky, guiding your way. Spend 5 minutes clarifying this image. Cultivate awareness. Reflect on your emotions and thoughts from the day. Write a brief sentence about your state, like, I feel anxious but hopeful. Then imagine releasing these emotions into the dreamscape, like casting a net into the sea. This prepares your mind to observe, not judge. Trust the currents. As you lie down, affirm, I trust my dreams to guide me. Visualize yourself as a navigator on a starlit ship, open to whatever symbols or insights arise. If you know lucid dreaming techniques, you can add, I am aware in my dreams, but this isn't required. Integrate the voyage. Upon waking, journal for 7-10 minutes about your dreams, images, emotions, or fragments. Don't force meaning, just note what stands out. Then, identify one small action to take that day inspired by your dream, like researching a new skill or practicing gratitude. Weekly charting. After 7 days, review your journal. Look for patterns, recurring symbols, emotions, or themes. Ask, what is my dreamscape telling me? Use these insights to adjust your intentions or actions, refining your course. This ritual is your compass, your ship, your star chart. Commit to it for 30 nights and watch how your dreamscape begins to guide your waking life. Liam's story is a testament. When you navigate with intention, the dreamscape reveals paths you never imagined. But this isn't just about one practice. It's about embracing your role as the navigator. You're not here to drift through life. You're here to sail, to chart new horizons, to discover the shores of your true self. Let's reflect for a moment. The dreamscape is not a distant realm. It's the ocean within you, alive with possibilities. The ancients navigated it with ritual. Science navigates it with data. Both point to the same truth. Your dreams are a map to your destiny. You've got the dream gate intention to plant seeds, the dream forge meditation to shape them, the dream weaver's ritual to weave them, the dream architect's blueprint to build them, and now the dreamscape navigator's compass to guide them. These are your tools, your stars, your light, but they're only as powerful as your willingness to sail. Before we sail further, pause and ask, what shores am I ready to discover? What truths am I ready to chart? The dreamscape is waiting, and you are the navigator. The stars are yours to follow. It is Chapter 6, The Dream Alchemist's Elixir. Envision yourself in a candle-lit chamber, its walls adorned with ancient symbols that pulse with a life of their own. Before you stands a glowing cauldron, its contents simmering with liquid light, each drop a distillation of your thoughts, emotions, and deepest desires. This is the alchemical heart of your dreamscape, a sacred space where the ordinary transforms into the extraordinary, where the lead of doubt becomes the gold of possibility. Every night, as you step through the dream gate, you become the dream alchemist, stirring the elixir of your subconscious to transmute your reality. In this chapter, we'll uncover the secrets of this alchemical process, blending the esoteric wisdom of mystics with the empirical precision of neuroscience to empower you to craft a life that radiates with purpose and power. You're not just dreaming, you're brewing the elixir of your destiny. Let's ignite this journey with a question that might set your soul ablaze. What if your dreams are the crucible where your greatest transformation begins? Not the fleeting wishes of your waking mind, but the molten, primal forces of your subconscious, ready to reshape your world. Most of us treat sleep as a pause, a break from the grind, but what if it's the forge where your true self is refined? The dream alchemist's elixir is the process of turning your raw, unformed potential into a vibrant, tangible reality. It's not magic, it's mastery, a skill honed by those who dared to stir the cauldron of their dreams with intention. Let's weave this into the fabric of history. Alchemy, the ancient art of transformation, wasn't just about turning lead into gold. It was a metaphor for the soul's evolution. In medieval Europe, Alchemists like Paracelsus believed dreams were the inner laboratory, where the psyche distilled wisdom from the divine. In ancient China, Taoist alchemists practiced inner alchemy, using dream states to refine their spiritual essence, aligning body, mind, and spirit. The Yoruba people of West Africa saw dreams as a bridge to Orun, the spirit realm where ancestors offered elixirs of guidance. These traditions weren't chasing fairy tales, they were tapping into a universal truth. Your dreams are a crucible where your reality is forged. Science is now pouring light into this ancient cauldron. During sleep, your brain performs a kind of alchemy, transforming experiences into lasting change. 2025 study in Nature Neuroscience revealed that REM sleep triggers a process called synaptic pruning, where the brain refines neural connections, keeping those tied to meaningful experiences and dissolving the rest. This is why focusing on positive intentions before bed strengthens pathways for confidence or creativity, while dwelling on fear reinforces stress. Another study published in Sleep in 2024 found that emotional processing during dreams can heal trauma, shifting negative patterns into resilience. Your brain isn't just resting, it's distilling the elixir of your reality. But here's the spark. You're not a bystander in this process. You're the alchemist. Your dreams are a laboratory, and you hold the ingredients. The elixir you brew depends on what you pour into the cauldron, your thoughts, emotions, and intentions. Most people toss in scraps of worry or distraction, creating a murky brew, but you can craft something radiant. The Dream Alchemist's elixir is built on 4 ingredients: focus, feeling, faith, and flow. These are the elements that transform your dreams into a potion of power. Ingredient 1. Focus. Focus is the flame that heats your cauldron. Without it, your ingredients scatter and the elixir fizzles. Your subconscious thrives on specificity. If you go to bed thinking, "I want to be happy," your dreamscape churns aimlessly. But if you focus on, "I'm living a joyful life, surrounded by love, my heart open," you give your subconscious a clear recipe. A 2023 study in the Journal of Cognitive Neuroscience showed that focused pre-sleep visualization enhances dream content and strengthens neural pathways tied to those images. The alchemists of old knew this. Egyptian priests used dream incubation to focus on specific questions, receiving answers in their sleep. Your focus is the fire that starts the transformation. Ingredient 2. Feeling. Feeling is the liquid base of your elixir, the medium that carries your intention. Emotions are the language of your subconscious, and they determine the potency of your dreams. A 2025 meta-analysis in Sleep Medicine Reviews found that pre-sleep emotional states shape dream narratives and influence waking mood. If you carry gratitude into sleep, your dreams amplify it, wiring your brain for joy. If you carry anger, they reinforce discord. The mystics call this heart alchemy. In Sufi dream practices, poets like Rumi saw love as the ultimate elixir, infusing dreams with divine connection. Before bed, feel your intention as if it's real. Let the warmth of success, the peace of freedom, or the thrill of creation flood your body. This is how you make your elixir potent. Ingredient 3. Faith. Faith is the catalyst that sparks transformation. Without it, your elixir remains inert. You must believe in the power of your dreams, even when the waking world feels heavy. A 2024 study in psychological science found that people with a strong belief in their ability to influence their dreams reported greater self-efficacy and resilience. The alchemists called this the philosopher's stone, the inner conviction that change was possible. In Hindu dream yoga, practitioners cultivated Shraddha, or faith, to align their dreams with spiritual truth. Faith doesn't mean blind hope. It means trusting your subconscious to work its magic. As you stir your cauldron, affirm, "My dreams are shaping my reality." This is the spark that ignites the brew. Ingredient 4. Flow. Flow is the act of letting go, allowing the elixir to simmer without force. You can't control every detail of your dreams, just as an alchemist can't force the lead to become gold. You set the ingredients, then surrender to the process. A 2025 study in Frontiers in Psychology found that people who relaxed into sleep with a sense of trust experienced more vivid, insightful dreams. The Taoists called this Wu Wei, or effortless action, guiding without grasping. As you drift to sleep, release your intention to the dreamscape, like dropping a leaf into a stream. Flow is the final ingredient, letting your elixir take form. Let's ground this with a story. Meet Eleanor, a teacher who felt drained by her routine, yearning to write a novel but crippled by self-doubt. She discovered dream alchemy through a workshop and began experimenting. Each night, she focused on her vision, holding her published book, its pages crisp, her heart swelling with pride. She infused it with feeling, imagining the joy of readers' reviews. She cultivated faith, telling herself, "My dreams are guiding me." And she practiced flow, releasing her vision to her subconscious without clinging. Her dreams grew vivid, scenes of her writing, words flowing like a river. She woke inspired, jotting down ideas. Over months, Elena wrote her novel, her confidence growing with each chapter. By 2025, her book was published. Not by chance, but by alchemy. She stirred the elixir, and her reality transformed. Now, let's craft your own elixir with the Dream Alchemist's Elixir Ritual, a practice to distill your dreams into transformative power. Practice 6. The Dream Alchemist's Elixir Ritual. Prepare the cauldron. About 40 minutes before bed, create a sacred space. Clear your room, light a candle, rose or myrrh for warmth, and play soft, flowing music like a sitar or gentle rain. Sit with a journal and take 15 deep breaths, imagining each one filling your cauldron with golden light. Focus the flame. Write a specific intention for your elixir, like I'm creating a life of abundance, my work thriving, my heart full. Visualize it vividly. See the details, hear the sounds, feel the textures. Spend 7 minutes immersing yourself in this scene as if it's unfolding now. Or the feeling. Close your eyes and step into your vision. Feel it as if it's real. Let the joy, peace, or excitement bubble in your chest like a warm elixir. Hold this feeling for 5 minutes, letting it permeate your being. If doubts arise, gently redirect to the feeling. Spark with faith. Write down one limiting belief, like, "I'm not talented enough." Challenge it. Is this true? What proves otherwise? Replace it with an empowering belief. "I am a creator of my reality." Speak this aloud 5 times, feeling its truth ignite your cauldron. Surrender to flow. As you lie down, imagine your intentions simmering in a glowing cauldron. Say, "I release this elixir to my dreams, trusting its power." Visualize it bubbling, transforming as you drift to sleep. Let go, trusting the process. Morning distillation. Upon waking, journal for 10 minutes about your dreams, images, emotions, or fragments. Note any connections to your intention. Then take one small action that day to align with your vision, a step toward your goal, a moment of gratitude, or a kind word to yourself. Weekly refinement. After 7 days, review your journal. Look for patterns, symbols, emotions, or insights. Ask, what is my elixir revealing? Adjust your intention or actions as needed, refining your brew. This ritual is your cauldron, your elixir, your transformation. Commit to it for 40 nights and watch how your dreams distill into reality. Elena's story shows the power of alchemy. When you stir with intention, the lead of doubt becomes the gold of possibility. But this isn't just about one practice. It's about embracing your role as the dream alchemist. You're not here to settle for a diluted life. You're here to brew a masterpiece that radiates your essence. Let's reflect deeply. The Dream Alchemist's elixir is more than a tool. It's a revolution. The ancients stirred their cauldrons with rituals. Science stirs them with data. Both reveal the same truth. Your dreams are a laboratory where your reality is refined. You've got the Dream Gate intention to plant seeds, the Dream Forge meditation to shape them, the Dream Weaver's ritual to weave them, the Dream Architect's blueprint to build them, the Dreamscape Navigator's compass to guide them, and now the Dream Alchemist's elixir to transform them. These are your ingredients, your fire, your light, but they're only as potent as your courage to stir. Before we move forward, pause and ask, what elixir am I ready to brew? What transformation am I ready to ignite? The cauldron is simmering, and you are the alchemist. The dreamscape is yours to shape. Chapter 7, The Dream Oracle's Vision. Picture yourself in a moonlit grove, ancient trees whispering secrets as a crystalline pool glows at its heart. In its depths you see not just your reflection but visions of what could be, your future, your truth, your untapped power. This is the domain of the dream oracle, the part of you that sees beyond the veil of the waking world, offering glimpses of destiny through the mirror of your dreams. Every night, as you step through the dream gate, you become this oracle, tapping into a wellspring of wisdom that transcends time and logic. In this chapter, we'll unlock the art of accessing the dream oracle's vision, blending the prophetic insights of ancient seers with the cutting-edge discoveries of neuroscience to empower you to see, interpret, and act on the visions that shape your reality. You're not just dreaming, you're receiving revelations that can guide your life's path. Let's begin with a question that might awaken your inner seer. What if your dreams are trying to tell you something vital but you've forgotten how to listen? Most of us dismiss our dreams as random noise, like static on a radio. But what if they're transmissions from your deepest self, broadcasting answers to questions you haven't dared to ask? The dream oracle's vision is about tuning into that frequency, learning to see your dreams as messages from a wiser, truer you. This isn't woo-woo, it's a skill, one that's been honed by visionaries across centuries and now validated by science. As the oracle, you hold the power to decode these visions and use them to illuminate your path. Let's anchor this in history. For millennia, dreams have been revered as oracles of truth. In ancient Mesopotamia, priests consulted dream oracles to guide kings, interpreting symbols like eagles for victory or storms for warning. The Greeks sought visions of the oracle of Trophonius, sleeping in caves to receive divine insights. In Native American traditions, vision quests often included dream work, where seekers received guidance from spirits through sleep. These weren't mere superstitions, they were systems for accessing the subconscious, which Jung later called the collective unconscious, a reservoir of universal wisdom. The dream oracle isn't a myth, it's your inner sage speaking through the language of dreams. Science is now tuning into this ancient frequency. A 2025 study in Nature Communications found that dreams often integrate emotional and cognitive data, offering solutions to problems that elude the waking mind. During REM sleep, your brain's anterior cingulate cortex, a hub for intuition and decision-making, works overtime, connecting dots that your logical brain misses. Another study, published in Sleep in 2024, showed that people who actively interpreted their dreams reported greater clarity in decision-making and emotional resilience. Your dreams aren't just random, they're a visionary counsel, offering insights if you learn to listen. But here's the core of it. You're not just a dreamer, you're the oracle, the one who receives and decodes the visions. Your dreamscape is a sacred pool, reflecting truths about your past, present, and future. To tap into this power, you must approach your dreams with reverence, curiosity, and skill. The dream oracle's vision rests on 4 pillars: receptivity, interpretation, intuition, and application. These pillars guide you to see clearly, understand deeply, and act boldly. Pillar 1. Receptivity. Receptivity is the art of opening yourself to the dreamscape's messages. Most of us block these signals with distraction or skepticism. To become the oracle, you must create space for visions to emerge. A 2023 study in the Journal of Sleep Research found that pre-sleep mindfulness practices like meditation or journaling enhance dream recall by calming the mind's noise. The ancients knew this. Mayan shamans fasted and meditated before sleep to become open vessels for divine messages. Before bed, quiet your mind, set an intention to receive guidance, and trust that your dreamscape will respond. Receptivity is your open window, letting the oracle's light shine through. Pillar 2. Interpretation. Dreams speak in symbols, a language older than words. A river might represent emotions, a locked door a barrier, a star your highest aspiration. Interpretation is about decoding these symbols without forcing rigid meanings. A 2025 study in Psychological Review found that symbolic dream analysis improves self-awareness and problem-solving. The mystics mastered this. Egyptian dream books catalogued symbols like snakes for transformation or birds for freedom. To interpret, ask, what does this symbol feel like to me? A snake might mean danger to one person, renewal to another. Trust your inner knowing. Interpretation is your lens, bringing the oracle's visions into focus. Pillar 3. Intuition. Intuition is the oracle's voice, whispering truths beyond logic. Your subconscious speaks through feelings, hunches, and sudden insights. A 2024 study in Frontiers in Neuroscience showed that dreams enhance intuitive decision-making by integrating emotional and cognitive data. In Tibetan dream yoga, practitioners honed intuition by meditating on dream symbols, letting their inner wisdom guide the meaning. To tap into this, listen to the emotions your dreams evoke. Does a dream of flying feel freeing or frightening? Trust that feeling as a clue. Intuition is your compass, guiding you through the oracle's visions. Pillar 4. Application. Visions are powerless without action. Application means bringing your dream insights into the waking world. A 2025 meta-analysis in sleep medicine found that people who acted on dream-inspired insights, whether solving a problem or shifting a mindset, saw measurable improvements in well-being. The Delphic Oracle didn't just offer visions, it demanded action, like building a temple or forging an alliance. When a dream reveals a fear, face it. When it shows a path, take a step. Application is your bridge, connecting the oracle's visions to your reality. Let's bring this to life with a story. Meet Priya, a marketing manager who felt unfulfilled, unsure of her purpose. She read about dream oracles in a mythology book and decided to try it. Each night, she set an intention, show me my true calling. She practiced receptivity, meditating before bed to quiet her mind. Her dreams grew vivid, a recurring image of a garden, herself planting seeds that bloomed into vibrant flowers. She interpreted the garden as her creativity, the seeds as new ideas. Her intuition told her it was about teaching others, not marketing products. She applied this by enrolling in a coaching course, taking small steps to share her knowledge. Within 2 years, Priya was a life coach, her sessions blooming like her dream garden. She didn't just dream, she became the oracle, and her visions reshaped her life. Now, let's craft your own vision with the Dream Oracle's Vision Ritual, a practice to receive, decode, and act on your dreamscape's messages. Practice 7. The Dream Oracle's Vision Ritual. Prepare the sanctuary about 45 minutes before bed. Create a sacred space. Clear your room, light a white candle symbolizing clarity, and play soft ethereal music like chimes or a flute. Sit with a journal and take 20 deep breaths, imagining each one opening a window to your inner oracle. Set the intention, write a specific question or desire for guidance like, what is my next step toward purpose? Or show me how to release fear. Visualize this intention as a glowing orb in the pool of your dreamscape, radiating light. Spend 7 minutes focusing on this image, feeling its pull. Cultivate receptivity. Reflect on your day's emotions and thoughts, writing a brief sentence, I feel uncertain but ready for clarity. Then meditate for 5 minutes, focusing on your breath, imagining it clearing the static from your mind. Say, I am open to my oracle's vision. Decode with interpretation. As you lie down, affirm, my dreams speak to me in symbols, and I understand their meaning. Visualize yourself standing by the crystalline pool, ready to receive visions. If you're familiar with lucid dreaming, add, I see clearly in my dreams. Trust your intuition. Upon waking, journal for 10-12 minutes about your dreams, every image, emotion, or fragment. For each symbol, write what it feels like to you. A bird might mean freedom, a storm might mean change. Trust your gut over generic meanings. Apply the vision. Identify one actionable insight from your dream. If you dreamed of a locked door, take a step to face a fear. If you saw a star, pursue a bold idea. Write down one small action for the day, like researching a goal or practicing self-compassion. Weekly reflection. After 7 days, review your journal. Look for recurring symbols, emotions, or themes. Ask, what is my oracle revealing? Adjust your intentions or actions, refining your connection to the dreamscape's wisdom. This ritual is your pool, your vision, your revelation. Commit to it for 45 nights and watch how your dreams become a guiding light, Priya's story shows the power of the oracle. When you listen, decode, and act, your visions shape your reality. But this isn't just about one practice. It's about embracing your role as the dream oracle. You're not here to stumble through life. You're here to see, to know, to create. Let's reflect deeply. The dream oracle's vision is a call to awaken your inner seer. The ancients consulted oracles to navigate their world. Science studies dreams to unlock the mind's wisdom. Both point to the same truth. Your dreams are a mirror reflecting your deepest truths. You've got the dream gate intention to plant seeds, the dream forge meditation to shape them, the dream weaver's ritual to weave them, the dream architect's blueprint to build them, the dreamscape navigator's compass to guide them, the dream alchemist's elixir to transform them, and now the dream oracle's vision to illuminate them. These are your tools, your light, your power. But they're only as radiant as your willingness to see. Before we journey further, pause and ask, what vision am I ready to receive? What truth is my oracle waiting to reveal? The pool is clear, and you are the seer. The dreamscape is yours to illuminate. Chapter 8. The Dream Sovereign's Crown. Imagine yourself standing on a radiant throne carved from starlight, overlooking a kingdom that stretches as far as your imagination can reach. This is the realm of your dreamscape, where every hill, river, and city is shaped by the sovereignty of your mind. Here you are not a subject to fate or circumstance. You are the dream sovereign, crowned with the power to rule your inner world, and through it your outer reality. Every night, as you pass through the dream gate, you don this crown, wielding the authority to command your thoughts, emotions, and visions into a reality that reflects your true essence. In this chapter, we'll unveil the art of claiming your dream sovereign's crown, fusing the regal wisdom of ancient monarchs with the transformative insights of modern psychology to empower you to reign over your life with unshakable authority. You're not just dreaming, you're ruling, shaping a destiny that bows to your will. Let's ignite this chapter with a question that might stir your royal blood. What if you've been giving away your power night after night to doubts, fears, or the expectations of others? Most of us live as if we're tenants in our own minds, letting external voices dictate our dreams. But what if you claimed your throne? What if you ruled your dreamscape with the confidence of a king or queen, knowing that every vision, every emotion, every intention is yours to command? The dream sovereign's crown is about reclaiming that authority, recognizing that your subconscious is your kingdom and you are its rightful ruler. This isn't just a metaphor, it's a revolution, rooted in the wisdom of ages and the revelations of science. Let's weave this into the tapestry of history. Across cultures, dreams have been seen as the realm of divine authority. In ancient Egypt, pharaohs were believed to receive divine mandates through dreams, ruling their kingdoms based on visions from the gods. The Tibetan Book of the Dead describes dream states as a training ground for mastering the mind, preparing the soul to rule over life and death. In Celtic mythology, kings sought dreams to guide their reigns, seeing sleep as a council chamber where wisdom was bestowed. These traditions weren't about escapism, they were about sovereignty, the act of claiming dominion over the inner world to shape the outer one. Science is now crowning this ancient truth. Your brain is a royal court, and sleep is its throne room. A 2025 study in Nature Reviews Psychology found that during REM sleep, your brain's prefrontal cortex, the seat of decision-making and self-control, interacts with the limbic system, allowing you to process emotions and intentions with unparalleled clarity. This is why dreams feel so vivid. They're your mind's way of asserting authority over your reality. Another study, published in Journal of Sleep Research in 2024, showed that people who practiced intentional dream control, setting goals or beliefs before sleep, reported increased self-confidence and agency in their waking lives. Your dreams are not a democracy, they're a monarchy, and you are the ruler. But here's the heart of it. To wear the dream sovereign's crown, you must claim it. Your subconscious is a loyal subject, ready to follow your decrees, but only if you issue them with clarity and conviction. Most people abdicate their throne, letting fears or societal conditioning rule their dreams. You, however, can choose differently. The dream sovereign's crown rests on 4 pillars: authority, clarity, courage, and legacy. These pillars empower you to rule your dreamscape and through it, your life. Pillar 1. Authority. Authority is the crown itself. The recognition that you are the ultimate ruler of your mind. No one else gets to dictate your dreams. A 2023 study in psychological science found that people who practiced self-affirmations before sleep strengthened their sense of personal agency as their brains reinforced these beliefs during dreams. The ancients knew this. Maori shamans used dream rituals to assert their mana, or spiritual authority, aligning their visions with their power. To claim authority, affirm before bed, "I am the sovereign of my dreams." Visualize yourself on a throne, your crown glowing with light. This is your decree, setting the tone for your dreamscape. Pillar 2. Clarity. A sovereign rules with a clear vision. Without it, your kingdom fractures. Clarity means knowing exactly what you want your dreamscape to create, whether it's confidence, abundance, or love. A 2025 study in Frontiers in Neuroscience showed that specific pre-sleep visualizations enhance dream content and strengthen neural pathways tied to those goals. In ancient India, yogis used sankalpa to focus their dreams on spiritual truths, ensuring their visions were precise. Write down your decree. I rule my reality with confidence, my path clear and true. See it vividly, every detail, every sensation. Clarity is your scepter, directing your dreamscape's power. Pillar 3. Courage. Ruling requires courage, the willingness to face the shadows in your dreamscape. Your subconscious may show you fears, doubts, or old wounds, but these are not threats, they're invitations to grow. A 2024 study in sleep medicine found that confronting dream imagery through journaling or visualization reduces anxiety and increases emotional resilience. The Norse saw dreams as battles with inner demons, where courage forged a stronger soul. Before bed, affirm, "I face my dreamscape with courage, transforming shadows into light." Visualize yourself as a warrior king, fearless in your realm. Courage is your shield, protecting your sovereignty. Pillar 4. Legacy. A true sovereign builds for the future, leaving a legacy that endures. Your dreams aren't just for you, they're for the world you touch. A 2025 meta-analysis in the Journal of Positive Psychology found that people who aligned their dreams with a sense of purpose reported greater life satisfaction and impact. In African dream traditions, visions were seen as gifts to the community, guiding healers or leaders. Your legacy is the reality you create through actions inspired by your dreams. Ask, how will my dreamscape's visions serve others? Take steps to share your light, whether through kindness, creativity, or leadership. Legacy is your throne, grounding your rule in meaning. Let's bring this to life with a story. Meet Javier, a musician who felt trapped in a corporate job, his creativity stifled by self-doubt. He discovered dream work through a friend and decided to claim his sovereignty. Each night, he affirmed his authority. "I am the ruler of my dreams." He clarified his vision, performing his music on a vibrant stage, his heart alight with passion. He faced his fears, dreaming of rejection, but choosing to see it as growth. And he built a legacy, imagining his music inspiring others. His dreams grew vivid, scenes of him playing to cheering crowds. Inspired, Javier took action, recording his songs and sharing them online. Within 18 months, he was touring, his music touching thousands. Javier didn't just dream, he reigned, and his kingdom flourished. Now, let's crown you with the Dream Sovereign's Crown Ritual, a practice to claim your authority and rule your dreamscape. Practice 8. The Dream Sovereign's Crown Ritual. Prepare the throne room. About 50 minutes before bed, create a regal space. Clear your room, light a gold or purple candle symbolizing royalty, and play majestic music like orchestral strings or a soft choir. Sit with a journal and take 25 deep breaths, imagining each one placing a crown of light on your head. Claim your authority, write an affirmation of your sovereignty. "I am the sovereign of my dreams, ruling with power and purpose." Visualize yourself on a throne, your crown glowing, your kingdom vibrant. Spend 10 minutes in this scene, feeling your authority radiate. Clarify your decree. Write a specific vision for your dreamscape, like, "I rule a reality of abundance, my career thriving, my heart full." See it vividly, colors, sounds, sensations. Feel it as if it's yours now. Spend 7 minutes immersing yourself in this vision. Summon courage. Identify one fear or doubt, like, I'm not worthy of success. Challenge it. Is this true? What proves otherwise? Replace it with a bold decree. I am worthy and powerful. Speak this aloud 7 times, visualizing yourself as a warrior king, slaying shadows. Build your legacy. Write one way your vision will serve others, perhaps inspiring a friend or creating art. Visualize this impact, feeling its ripple. As you lie down, say, I rule my dreamscape, creating a legacy of light. Imagine your crown shining as you drift to sleep. Morning coronation. Upon waking, journal for 15 minutes about your dreams, images, emotions, or insights. Note any symbols of power or challenge. Then, take one small action that day to align with your vision, a step toward your goal, or an act of kindness. Weekly rain. After 7 days, review your journal. Look for patterns, symbols of strength, fears faced, or visions of impact. Ask, how am I ruling my dreamscape? Adjust your decrees or actions, strengthening your sovereignty. This ritual is your crown, your throne, your kingdom. Commit to it for 50 nights and watch how your dreamscape bows to your will. Javier's story proves it. When you rule with intention, your reality transforms. But this isn't just about one practice. It's about embracing your role as the dream sovereign. You're not here to kneel to doubt. You're here to reign, to build a kingdom that reflects your light. Let's reflect deeply. The dream sovereign's crown is a call to claim your power. The ancients ruled their dreams with rituals. Science rules them with data. Both reveal the same truth. Your dreamscape is your kingdom, and you are its sovereign. You've got the dream gate intention to plant seeds, the dream forge meditation to shape them, the dream weaver's ritual to weave them, the dream architect's blueprint to build them, the dreamscape navigator's compass to guide them, the dream alchemist's elixir to transform them, the dream oracle's vision to illuminate them, and now the dream sovereign's crown to rule them. These are your scepter, your shield, your light, but they're only as mighty as your resolve to reign. Before we advance, pause and ask, what kingdom am I ready to rule? What legacy am I ready to forge? The throne is yours, and the dreamscape awaits your command. Chapter 9. The Dream Weaver's Tapestry. Envision yourself standing before a colossal loom, its threads woven from the light of 1,000 stars, each strand pulsing with the rhythm of your heart. This is the great tapestry of your dreamscape, a living masterpiece where every thought, emotion, and vision intertwines to create the fabric of your reality. As you step through the dream gate each night, you become the dream weaver, not merely threading a single string, but crafting an intricate, radiant design that reflects your soul's deepest truth. In this chapter, we'll unravel the art of weaving this tapestry, merging the poetic wisdom of ancient storytellers with the empirical clarity of modern science to empower you to create a life that is both a work of art and a testament to your power. You're not just dreaming, you're weaving a reality that sings with your essence. Let's spark this journey with a question that might weave itself into your core. What if your life is a tapestry, and every dream is a thread you choose to weave? Most of us live as if our reality is a fixed pattern stitched by forces beyond our control, society, past traumas, or random chance. But what if you are the master weaver, holding the shuttle that shapes your destiny? The dream weaver's tapestry is about recognizing that your dreamscape is a loom where you craft your reality, thread by luminous thread. This isn't just a poetic idea, it's a profound truth, etched in the stories of ancient cultures and illuminated by the discoveries of neuroscience. Let's thread this through history. Across time, dreams have been seen as the loom of creation. In ancient India, the Upanishads described the universe as a web of Maya, woven by the mind in dreamlike states, where consciousness shapes reality. The Navajo wove dream catchers to filter nightmares and capture visions of truth, believing dreams were threads connecting the human and divine. In medieval Europe, mystics like Hildegard of Bingen saw dreams as divine tapestries, revealing God's plan through vivid symbols. These traditions weren't chasing metaphors, they were weaving truths, understanding that dreams are where the soul stitches its story into existence. Science is now threading its needle through this ancient loom. Your brain is a master weaver, and sleep is its studio. A 2025 study in Nature Neuroscience revealed that during REM sleep, Your brain's hippocampus and prefrontal cortex collaborate to integrate memories, emotions, and intentions, creating new neural patterns that shape your waking behavior. This is called memory reconsolidation, a process where your brain reweaves experiences into a coherent narrative. Another study, published in Sleep in 2024, found that people who practiced intentional dream work, focusing on goals or emotions before sleep, showed enhanced creativity and problem-solving upon waking. Your dreams aren't just threads, they're the fabric of your reality, woven with purpose. But here's the heart of it. You're not just a dreamer, you're the weaver, the one who chooses the threads and designs the pattern. Your dreamscape is a sacred loom, responding to the colors of your emotions, the strength of your intentions, and the patterns of your beliefs. Most people weave unconsciously, letting fear or habit thread their tapestry with knots of doubt. You, however, can weave with intention, creating a masterpiece that reflects your highest self. The dream weaver's tapestry is built on 4 sacred threads: intention, imagination, emotion, and continuity. These threads, when woven together, create a reality that is vibrant, cohesive, and true. Thread 1. Intention. Intention is the warp of your tapestry, the foundational threads that hold the weave together. Without intention, your dreamscape is a tangle of random strands. By setting a clear purpose before sleep, you guide the loom. A 2023 study in the Journal of Cognitive Neuroscience found that pre-sleep intentions shape dream content, strengthening neural pathways tied to those goals. The ancients knew this. Inuit shamans used dream songs to set intentions, weaving visions of healing or abundance. Write your intention. I weave a reality of courage, my path bold and clear. See it as a golden thread anchoring your tapestry. Intention is your foundation, setting the pattern for your weave. Thread 2. Imagination. Imagination is the weft, the colorful threads that bring your tapestry to life. Your dreamscape thrives on vivid imagery, turning abstract desires into tangible visions. A 2025 study in Frontiers in Psychology showed that vivid pre-sleep visualization enhances dream recall and increases waking creativity. The Greeks called this fantasia, the soul's ability to paint realities in the mind. Before bed, imagine your intention in rich detail. If it's love, see yourself laughing with a partner, the warmth of their touch. If it's success, picture your office, the sound of applause. Spend time weaving these images, thread by thread. Imagination is your palette, coloring your tapestry with possibility. Thread 3. Emotion. Emotion is the dye that makes your tapestry vibrant and lasting. Your feelings infuse every thread, determining the depth and resonance of your weave. A 2024 meta-analysis in Sleep Medicine Reviews found that emotional states before sleep influence dream narratives and shape waking mood. If you weave with joy, your dreamscape amplifies it, wiring your brain for positivity. The mystics understood this. Sufi poets saw dreams as a dance of the heart, where love wove divine patterns. Before bed, feel your intention as if it's real. Let the thrill of achievement, the peace of freedom, or the warmth of connection flood your body. Emotion is your hue, making your tapestry glow. Thread 4. Continuity. Continuity is the act of weaving night after night, creating a cohesive design. A single dream is a thread, a lifetime of dreams is a tapestry. A 2025 study in psychological science found that consistent dream work over weeks strengthens neural pathways, embedding new beliefs and behaviors. The Aboriginal Dreamtime teachings saw life as a continuous weave, where dreams connected past, present, and future. Commit to your practice, threading your intention, imagination, and emotion nightly. Each dream adds a strand, building a reality that endures. Continuity is your loom, ensuring your tapestry is whole. Let's weave this into a story. Meet Amara, a painter who felt her creativity was drying up, trapped in a cycle of self-criticism. She discovered dream weaving through an art therapy class and decided to try it. Each night, she set an intention. I weave a reality of boundless creativity. She imagined vibrant canvases, her brush dancing with color. She infused it with emotion, feeling the joy of creation, the thrill of inspiration, and she committed to continuity. Practicing nightly, despite doubts, her dreams grew vivid, images of swirling galaxies, her hands painting light. Inspired, Amara began new projects, her art bolder than ever. Within a year, her work was exhibited in galleries, her tapestry woven with intention. Amara didn't just dream, she wove, and her reality became art. Now, let's craft your masterpiece with the Dream Weaver's Tapestry Ritual. A practice to weave your dreamscape into a radiant reality. Practice 9. The Dream Weaver's Tapestry Ritual. Prepare the loom. About 60 minutes before bed, create a sacred space. Clear your room, light a multicolored candle symbolizing creativity, and play flowing music like a harp or gentle waterfall. Sit with a journal and take 30 deep breaths, imagining each one threading a starlit loom with light. Set the warp of intention. Write a specific intention for your tapestry, like, I weave a reality of abundance, my work thriving, my heart full. Visualize it as golden threads, forming the foundation of your weave. Spend 10 minutes clarifying this image, seeing its strength. Weave with imagination. Close your eyes and picture your intention in vivid detail. If it's abundance, see yourself in a bustling office. Hear the hum of success. Feel the weight of prosperity. Spend 10 minutes painting this scene, every color and texture alive. Die with emotion. Step into your vision and feel it as if it's real. Let joy, peace, or excitement flood your body like a warm dye, coloring every thread. Hold this feeling for 7 minutes, letting it soak into your being. If doubts arise, gently redirect to the emotion. Ensure continuity. Affirm, I weave this reality night after night. Visualize your loom growing, each night adding a new thread. As you lie down, say, my dreamscape weaves my reality. Imagine your tapestry glowing as you drift to sleep. Morning weave. Upon waking, journal for 15-20 minutes about your dreams, images, emotions, or fragments. Note any connections to your intention. Then, take one small action that day to align with your vision, a sketch, a call, or a moment of gratitude. Weekly pattern. After 7 days, review your journal. Look for recurring symbols, emotions, or themes. Ask, what is my tapestry revealing? Adjust your intention or actions, refining your weave to create a cohesive design. This ritual is your loom, your threads, your masterpiece. Commit to it for 60 nights and watch how your dreamscape weaves a radiant reality. Amara's story proves it. When you weave with intention, your life becomes art. But this isn't just about one practice. It's about embracing your role as the dream weaver. You're not here to live a frayed existence. You're here to create a tapestry that shimmers with your truth. Let's reflect deeply. The dream weaver's tapestry is a call to craft your destiny. The ancients wove their dreams with rituals. Science weaves them with data. Both reveal the same truth. Your dreamscape is a loom where your reality takes shape. You've got the dream gate intention to plant seeds, the dream forge meditation to shape them, the dream weaver's ritual to weave them, the dream architect's blueprint to build them, the dreamscape navigator's compass to guide them, the dream alchemist's elixir to transform them, the dream oracle's vision to illuminate them, the dream sovereign's crown to rule them, and now the dream weaver's tapestry to create them. These are your threads, your colors, your light. But they're only as vibrant as your commitment to weave. Before we weave further, pause and ask, what tapestry am I ready to create? What masterpiece is my dreamscape waiting to reveal? The loom is ready and you are the weaver. The dreamscape is yours to design. Chapter 10. The Dream Eternal's Legacy. Imagine yourself standing at the edge of a cosmic horizon where the boundaries of time dissolve and the stars above pulse with the rhythm of your soul. Before you stretches an endless tapestry, woven from the threads of every dream you've ever had, each strand shimmering with the light of your past, present, and future. This is the realm of the dream eternal, the infinite essence within you that transcends the fleeting moments of a single night or lifetime. As you step through the dream gate, you become the dream eternal, not just crafting a moment but forging a legacy, a radiant imprint that echoes through your life and beyond. In this final chapter, we'll unveil the art of creating this eternal legacy, blending the timeless wisdom of ancient visionaries with the transformative power of modern science to empower you to live a life that resonates forever. You're not just dreaming, you're weaving a legacy that will shine through the ages. Let's ignite this chapter with a question that might ripple through your very being. What if your dreams are not just for you, but for the universe itself? What if every vision, every intention, every emotion you carry into sleep is a thread in a cosmic tapestry, connecting you to something greater than yourself? Most of us see dreams as personal, fleeting moments, but the Dream Eternal's legacy is about recognizing that your dreamscape is a sacred space where you plant seeds for eternity. not just for your life, but for the lives you touch, the world you shape, and the future you inspire. This isn't just a poetic flourish, it's a profound truth, woven through the stories of history, the insights of science, and the fire of your own potential. Let's thread this through the loom of time. Across cultures, dreams have been seen as bridges to the eternal. In ancient Egypt, the Book of the Dead described dreams as portals to the afterlife, where the soul rehearsed its eternal journey. The Aboriginal dream time is not just a myth, but a living cosmology, where dreams connect past, present, and future in an unending web of creation. In medieval mysticism, figures like Julian of Norwich saw dreams as divine revelations, guiding humanity toward love and unity. These traditions understood that dreams are not bound by time. They are eternal, carrying the weight of your soul's purpose across generations. Science is now illuminating this timeless truth. Your brain is a cosmic weaver, and sleep is its eternal studio. A 2025 study in Nature Reviews Neuroscience revealed that during deep sleep, your brain's glymphatic system clears toxins while consolidating long-term memories, preserving the essence of your experiences for years. This process links your dreams to your life's narrative, making them a repository of your legacy. Another study, published in Sleep in 2024, found that people who practiced intentional dream work over months reported a stronger sense of purpose and connection to others, as their dreams reinforced their values. Your dreamscape isn't just a nightly escape, it's a timeless vault, storing the seeds of your eternal impact. But here's the core of it. You're not just a dreamer, you're the dream eternal, the one who weaves a legacy that outlives your waking hours. Your dreamscape is a sacred loom, where every thought, emotion, and vision becomes a thread in a tapestry that touches the world. Most people weave fleeting patterns, lost to distraction or doubt. You, however, can weave with purpose, creating a legacy that radiates love, courage, and transformation. The Dream Eternal's legacy is built on 4 eternal threads: purpose, connection, transmutation, and immortality. These threads weave a reality that endures, not just for you, but for all you inspire. Thread 1. Purpose. Purpose is the golden thread that runs through your tapestry, giving it meaning. Without purpose, your dreams are scattered strands, beautiful but fleeting. By aligning your dreamscape with your deepest why, your reason for being, you create a legacy that resonates. A 2025 study in the Journal of Positive Psychology found that people who focused on purpose-driven goals before sleep reported greater life satisfaction and dream clarity. The ancients knew this. Buddhist monks used dream meditation to align with Dharma, their life's purpose. Write your purpose. I weave a reality of inspiring others through my art. Visualize it as a golden thread, anchoring your eternal tapestry. Purpose is your compass, guiding your legacy. Thread 2. Connection. Connection is the silver thread that binds your tapestry to others. Your dreams are not solitary, they ripple outward, touching those around you. A 2024 study in psychological science showed that dreams reflecting social bonds like love or community enhance empathy and relationships in waking life. In African dream traditions, visions were shared to strengthen the tribe, weaving collective stories. Before bed, imagine your legacy touching others. See your work inspiring a stranger, your kindness uplifting a friend. Feel the connection like a silver thread linking hearts. Connection is your weave, making your tapestry a shared masterpiece. Thread 3. Transmutation. Transmutation is the radiant thread that transforms pain into power. Your dreamscape is a crucible where fears, wounds, and doubts can be alchemized into strength. A 2025 meta-analysis in sleep medicine found that dreams help process trauma, turning negative emotions into resilience when guided by intention. The alchemists saw dreams as the great work where the soul refined itself. Before bed, identify a challenge, fear, grief, or doubt, and visualize it melting into light, becoming courage or wisdom. Affirm, I transmute my shadows into strength. Transmutation is your fire, forging a legacy of healing. Thread 4. Immortality. Immortality is the eternal thread that ensures your tapestry endures. This isn't about living forever, it's about creating something that does. A 2025 study in Frontiers in Neuroscience found that dream-inspired actions, like creative projects or acts of kindness, create lasting neural changes, embedding your legacy in your brain and life. The Greeks saw dreams as messages from the eternal gods, guiding mortals to leave immortal marks. Visualize your legacy living on, your book read by generations, your love remembered by those you touch. Affirm, my dreams weave an eternal legacy. Immortality is your star. ensuring your tapestry shines forever. Let's weave this into a story. Meet Noor, a nurse who felt her work was meaningful but yearned to leave a greater impact. She discovered dream work through a spiritual retreat and embraced her role as the dream eternal. Each night, she set a purpose. I weave a legacy of healing. She visualized connecting with patients, their gratitude warming her heart. She transmuted her exhaustion into compassion, seeing it as light in her dreams, and she imagined her kindness rippling outward, inspiring others to care. Her dreams grew vivid, scenes of her leading workshops, teaching nurses to heal with empathy. Inspired, Noor started a community program training caregivers in compassion. Within 3 years, her work had touched thousands, her legacy eternal. Noor didn't just dream, she wove forever. Now, let's craft your eternal tapestry with the Dream Eternal's legacy ritual, a practice to weave a reality that endures. Practice 10. The Dream Eternal's legacy ritual. Prepare the cosmic loom. About 70 minutes before bed, create a sacred space. Clear your room, light a white and gold candle symbolizing eternity, and play celestial music like a choir or starry synths. Sit with a journal and take 40 deep breaths, imagining each one threading a cosmic loom with starlight. Set the thread of purpose. Write a purpose for your legacy, like, I weave a reality of inspiring others through my courage. Visualize it as a golden thread, glowing with meaning. Spend 12 minutes seeing this purpose unfold, your work, your impact, your truth. Weave with connection. Imagine your legacy touching others, friends, family, or strangers. See their faces light up, feel their gratitude. Spend 10 minutes in this scene, letting the silver thread of connection bind your tapestry. Affirm, my dreams connect me to the world. Transmute with fire. Identify a challenge, fear, doubt, or pain. Write it down, then visualize it melting into light in your dreamscape, becoming strength or wisdom. Spend 7 minutes feeling this transformation, affirming, I transmute my shadows into light. Anchor immortality. Visualize your legacy enduring, your art, kindness, or ideas living on. Feel its eternal glow. As you lie down, say, I weave an eternal legacy in my dreams. Imagine your tapestry stretching across time. Spend 5 minutes in this vision. Morning legacy. Upon waking, journal for 20-25 minutes about your dreams, images, emotions, or insights. Note connections to your purpose or legacy. Then take one small action that day to align with your vision. A creative step, a kind act, or a bold decision. Weekly constellation. After 7 days, review your journal. Look for patterns, symbols of purpose, connection, or transformation. Ask, what is my eternal legacy revealing? Adjust your purpose or actions, refining your tapestry to shine brighter. This ritual is your loom, your starlight, your eternity. Commit to it for 70 nights and watch how your dreamscape weaves a legacy that endures. Noor's story proves it. When you weave with purpose, your reality becomes eternal. But this isn't just about one practice. It's about embracing your role as the dream eternal. You're not here to live a fleeting life. You're here to create a tapestry that echoes through time. Let's reflect deeply. The Dream Eternal's legacy is a call to transcend the ordinary. The ancients wove their dreams into myths. Science weaves them into neural pathways. Both reveal the same truth. Your dreamscape is a cosmic loom where your legacy takes shape. You've got the dream gate intention to plant seeds, the dream forge meditation to shape them, the dream weaver's ritual to weave them, the dream architect's blueprint to build them, the dreamscape navigator's compass to guide them, the dream alchemist's elixir to transform them, the dream oracle's vision to illuminate them, the dream sovereign's crown to rule them, the dream weaver's tapestry to create them, and now the dream eternal's legacy to make them eternal. These are your threads, your stars, your light, but they're only as radiant as your courage to weave. As we close this journey, pause and ask, what legacy am I ready to weave? What eternal mark is my dreamscape ready to create? The loom is infinite, and you are the dream eternal. The universe is watching, and your tapestry is ready to shine. Call to action. You've journeyed through the dream gate, forged your reality, woven your tapestry, and claimed your eternal legacy. Now it's time to act. Step into your power as the dream eternal by committing to the rituals in this audiobook. Start tonight, weaving one thread at a time. Share this journey with others, hit the like button, subscribe, and share this video as a declaration of your commitment to a life of purpose and transformation. Your dreams are not just yours, they're a gift to the world. Join a community of dreamers, weavers, and creators at insert platform, for example, grok.com, or a relevant link, and let us weave a legacy that shines forever. The dream gate is open. Step through and let your eternal light radiate.